Hi Aries, this is your reading for the rest of January 2024, and I'm wishing you all the very best for the year ahead. Well, it looks like you are being confronted with choice. You have the Seven of Cups and the Lovers at the center of your reading, and representing you. So maybe maybe you have a number of options in love. What you need to look out for is the Nine of Wands. This is taking on burdens, maybe learning to share the burden, maybe. Aries, maybe you've come into the new year quite tired. Could be your experience that you have had guests, and it can be really depleting even if you love those people. So maybe you need to just take some time out. What's working for you is Temperance. What a beautiful card, fellow fire sign, and a beautiful card to remind you of balance, of trying to, Leo got a similar message of work-life balance. Yours might be a different type of balance that you need to work on. And the Hermit and the Seven of Cups fell out earlier, and they're the two cards I noticed of those that fell out, and I thought, well, if they show up again, they're really important. So I feel they are, and this is about you taking time out. Maybe you are needing a break from the break, and why not, but let's see as we get the clarifiers, the more depth into that. You are showing up as the Seven of Cups, and maybe, what I feel, Aries, you have a big decision to make. It could be move or stay, leave, or stay, leave a partnership, move homes, something like that. And it's quite a big decision, and you need to come from a balanced perspective, and your balance comes from you taking time out, retreating, just going somewhere, or like trying to find places where you have quiet, carving that time out for yourself. It could even be work related, where you might be asked to work together with someone on something, on building something. Yeah, and it could be love. It could really be about love as well, with the Lovers showing up there. Let's see. And beneath the deck you have the Devil card, Capricorn, and it's in the upright, so I don't think it's negative. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. What I do see, Aries, the one thing I noticed about a number of your readings last year was a difficult relationship of some sort, and this is kind of testifying to that. It's like, okay, so you have the Lovers, I need to cover it up, and you get the Ten of Cups in reverse. And I think your choice is about a relationship that has depleted you, that has not lived up to your expectations. Maybe that relationship offered you, maybe you wanted more commitment and you got less. Maybe you wanted something and you got something else. I don't know why. Okay, this jumped into my head for some of you. There is alcohol dependency or something. I don't know if that even features, but I heard it, and I'm going to say it, so maybe that's something to watch out for. Maybe it's in someone else or in you. And if it's in you, dear hearts, if it's come up for no reason, right, just watch that, and maybe talk to a friend or seek counsel if it's you. But there's something I feel that is like a frivolous, someone being frivolous with your heart is what I'm feeling here, and with your needs. And Aries, if this doesn't resonate, then it's just not your reading, but that's what I'm hearing and feeling. With look at this. There's fire signs. Wow, so far I've read Leo's and yours, and Leo's getting this thing of taking a break. So what I said to Leo is, if you are working full-time, for example, and you never get to take your 3 weeks or whatever leave is part of your contract, do this for yourself. Promise yourself that you will take a long weekend every quarter, 4 days. 4 days minimum is what I feel. Like, it's easier to take 4 days than to take 3 weeks. So do that, even if maybe you run your own business, so you can't afford to take 3 weeks off, but you can take 4 days off every quarter. I really feel that strongly, my dear Aries. I'll come back to, so here, this is earth energy, something that you're wanting grounded, and maybe something about standing up for yourself on something is what I feel, Aries. With the 7 of Cups, you get the Strength card. Yeah, something is requiring you to pull something from within yourself, and see your strength and stand up for something. The Hermit's showing up with the 3 of Swords. It's a time for healing for you. It's really a time. If I would say this, Aries, I would think that this is a year. I'm feeling this for you, that it's a year of you maybe even mollycoddling yourself, of doing the inner work, of healing yourself, of just putting your healing first. I think it's very important for you, and finding the inner strength to stand up for something. Okay, and then in your advice, you have the 3 of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands. All fire. I want to take a moment for this. There's victory here. There's you standing in your power. There's ships coming in, and there's you taking action. Okay. So funny. I've been thinking about what I want to do with my book and whatever. For those of you who don't know, I've published a book, and it's about the inner journey first, and then it looks at the outer, and the spiritual is political. But I kept thinking about the first section is about, it's called Trust is the Creator, and I was thinking of linking them to the zodiacs, doing some process where I link to the zodiacs, and I thought Aries is first, and Aries is represented by the Emperor and the Tarot. But actually, if I think about Aries, there's for each of us, there's also the negative of that, right? But for Aries as the baby, what Aries represents is the spark. It's that Ace of Wands. It's the Knight of Wands. Just like I think for Capricorn, Capricorn I feel is represented best by the Knight of Coins, which has the potential to become the king, right? And the same with you. You have the potential to become this King of Wands. But you start with the baby steps, Aries. And I feel those baby steps are about looking after yourself, about carving out alone time, about taking these breaks. And maybe, my dear Aries, I had this message a couple of years ago about owning a different energy, and it was related to Aries. So reclaiming the Emperor energy, because that's the other thing. You do have that potential, right? Or maybe you are in that energy. Likewise with Capricorn, the potential for this devil in its most positive form, and the Emperor in the most positive form. So I'm thinking of that because maybe you are needing to own the devil in its most positive form. Well, there's so many positives of each of the cards, and what I'm feeling here is for you is standing up for yourself no matter what. It's kind of seeing the minx in yourself and being that, standing up for that, standing up for the parts of you even that you have maybe disowned. I don't know, Aries, your message has become quite cryptic, and that's okay, like I'm not here to answer every question, right? And because maybe I'm here more to get you to think. I think that's what my role is to get you to think, rather than own things. I feel like you have a new beginning. For no one else, I didn't think about the year ahead. For you, I did. I feel like you are working on your healing. You are looking at the betrayals. You're doing slow and steady work and taking a chance on yourself towards your own. I feel like you're doing the healing towards finding deep fulfillment and joy in the year ahead, Aries. And that's what I wish for you, my dear Aries. And I'm going to leave it there. And I'd love your feedback. I'd love, even if you have questions, to feel free to ask me. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This new beginning, and this new beginning is around really taking care of yourself at a deep inner level, and taking the time for that healing. And by the way, Aries, I just want to say, this is like the collaboration card. If you feel you need to reach out to someone, reach out to someone. It may even well be a Capricorn. Okay, my dear Aries, I'm wishing you all the very best for the year ahead. Sorry, I shouldn't end here. It's like you your invitation is to, where's the sun? To take yourself to this King of Wands, to owning the King of Wands energy within yourself from the Knight of Wands. But it starts here, slowly but steadily, taking the baton, taking the challenge of self-healing and moving yourself towards the sun, this joy, this joyful, playful energy. It's almost like embodying now, if I think about it, that Aries newborn kind of childlike. There's something about that as well. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I hope this has helped you. I send you lots of love for the year ahead. Bye.